winners.
Happened earlier in winners.
Game 5.
It
Rin
did.
clutched it out in a last stuck situation.
But we see the return to Toon Link. Toon Link, I would say, it's clearly and easily better than Captain Falcon against Kirby.
Beyond that, Toon Link bomb fair at the ledge kills 70.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
mean,
can't ask for a better confirm that it's 70. Just ask everybody who's ever played against the Donkey Kong.
raw kill power.
And there's the forward smash.
That's
you know,
fine.
we're 11 seconds
You're a fan
in.
of the forward smash. Tell us about the
am.
forward smash.
Forward smash is not the best option in the world, but man, does it hit like a truck.
It's very satisfying. It's more satisfying. It's like a psychological thing.
And when you hit that second one, because everyone
Wow.
knows that they're going to get hit by the second one.
Yeti reading the neutral get-up option, not timing the 2-frame vulnerability correct to hit before up smash, but damn, was that like a pinpoint read.
Back to forward smash.
PrinceKirby is not someone who's especially well known for picking predictable ledge options, so we'll see how often Yeti bets right on what he chooses to do and what options he chooses to cover in this set.
It's important to note that, especially with Kirby's low airspeed, up-thrown bomb at the ledge is super potent because it prohibits Kirby from moving inward while jumping.
Sure.
And so if he moves back, you know, yeah, he does have extra
Assuming Kirby's
jumps.
landing, or the bomb is landing while Kirby's
Yes.
picking an option.
You know, if you throw it, you have to usually stop.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Sure.
But PrinceKirby, back throw, forward air, neutral air off stage, back throw. Not going to quite do it because he wasn't quite at the ledge. Oh, goes for the ledge trump.
Not
Down
frame perfect,
throw.
so PrinceKirby had plenty of time to pick an option there, and did indeed before Yeti even touched the ledge.
One thing that a lot of people don't know, but if you see Toon Link starting to, wow, rage, that up throw almost taking it. But if Toon Link is running around and trying to like air dodge and kind of move around you a lot at this high percent, I can almost guarantee it that he's going for the back throw.
That could have been a much harder punish. The jab into chase off stage was not the optimal thing there. A forward smash would have been just fine. That would have come out quick enough. Back throw will take it.
Pivot
That
throw.
looked like it should not have connected with Kirby crouching. But
Usually
it
it doesn't,
So obviously
but
it looks fine. Whatever.
That's all right.
You know what happens.
One thing I would like to see
Yep.
Yeti do it in general more is forward tilt at the ledge. You can space it correctly, and you get that nice Sakurai angle, which for a lot of characters,
Very
death.
difficult. Not Kirby.
No, not
Kirby.
But it could be death because Kirby is so light and with rage and blah, 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 knockback, you guys know.
Shout out to Joan in the background, selling us turnips on Saturdays.
Turnip Raymond?
Or Sundays?
Sunday.
Sundays. Shout out to Joan with the crazy eyes. I see you, Joan.
Including
I
the,
hate you.
the villager that is, I'm
Look
not
at
quite
her-
sure
her
what
eyes
he
are
did.
asterisks. Her eyes are asterisks.
I'm not quite sure what the villager on the right there did, but it's not
it's
good.
Tweak, the villager. Look at Joan's eyes. That's insane.
Yeti with a great, just like a kind of a fairly raw forward smash.
God, that makes me so stressed whenever I watch that. Just getting hit with a bomb and being put in a perfect trajectory.
That was that was beautiful.
You put the marshmallow on the stick to put it in the fire to make s'mores. And that is exactly what the hero of wins just did there. He said, I want s'mores today.
The perfect timing to go along with the moving platform. Yeti drops down and sweet spot up airs Kirby at 113. That's going to do it easy. Wow.
That's fine. Game 1 to Yeti. Game 2 to Battlefield, a PrinceKirby favorite.
Up throw super potent on this stage with the constant platform in the center. The high ceiling doesn't help the best, but the static platforms are super useful for Kirby, both in mobility and for creating his own combos. Is Kirby a male? Does Kirby have a gender? It is
The game refers to him as he. His games refer to him as he as well. That's not always necessarily the only indication, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to gender him as a male.
gendered.
Yeah, I'm going to gender him as a male.
All right. Yeti with a great, just like solid edge guards, you throw out all these projectiles, that's going to do it.
Wow. He held right.
I don't know my character well enough, I guess.
I mean, you used the green one, so,
Yeah.
different
I mean,
knockback. It's understandable.
I was just about to switch to red.
Yeah.
Toon Link.
So you're going to steal
right.
Yetis?
Well, it was
I
right
see.
when he came, and then you were like, you're not even close to that Toon Link. This guy just showed up and beat everybody yesterday. And I was
right.
like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And
I don't lie.
now he's my doubles partner.
And now he's bodying PrinceKirby.
I mean, I would not call this bodying, but
for the first year of our scene, one of the more commanding figures. Not necessarily
the
Not
singles
necessarily-
comment, but he was definitely top 5. for a very long time.
That's what I'm saying. He was certainly one of the most prominent members of our community in the first year. And I'm not saying he's not anymore.
Wow, that was. I am certainly surprised I killed. That was on Battlefield below the ledge.
To finish my not shady thought from earlier. I just think the crowd of folks who are noteworthy in the state has grown. We are a larger winner's circle. Everyone gets a medal. That's
summer where Swag and the Petersons joined at the same time.
Yes.
A lot of people stepped up their game that summer.
Yeah. Mid-level, low-level players showed up, and I think our low-level players are threatening even themselves. As you're watching this back at home, if you feel like you say to yourself, I live in Minnesota, I've been to a tournament, this is crap, come out. What are you doing?
Every Thursday, level up games.
Kirby's angry eyes were his angry eyes at realizing you might not be at a Minnesota tournament.
That's I think the angry eyes is always one of my favorite things because in America, all the Kirby games have him with angry eyes.
Yes.
When in Japan, all of them are like super happy, like play this game because it'll make you feel good.
Yes.
And then America's like, no, more violence. It's a pink puffball. There's some
ooh, a panic up B, a good option choice though. I don't know that there was much that PrinceKirby could have done to punish that outside of just backing up.
Interesting little wave bounce boomerang. I don't know if it was intentional, but
sometimes you just jam buttons. The very, very, very high risk, high reward down air from Yeti jumping off the ledge there, just slightly moving inward so you don't plummet to your death. Would have been an incredible spike had it connected, but PrinceKirby going a little low for it.
Yeti's been one thing that I've noticed about Yeti this game set is that he has not been landing with Zair very often, which could be a great conditioning tool setting up into Game 3 if he wins this one, because Zair confirms into a lot late.
Oh, down throw, bomb off stage into forward air. Not an uncommon setup. Of course, bomb to fair, very common, very normal. But down throw bomb off stage, very strange. I'm sorry, I gave a look off screen because a level up worker just came in with a very bizarre expression on his face.
Well, what's important there is to note is that the down thrown bomb to fair always depends on which side the bomb is going to hit your opponent on. Whereas normally, you throw the bomb forward, they're going to launch at X angle. But with that one, he has to be a lot more aware. And a lot of times, the down throw bomb does have more percent, therefore is going to have more knockback, so it's more DI dependent.
It's based on the axis of where they hit, where they are hit in accordance to the center of the bomb.
Which is half the difficulty of the down thrown bomb to up air is because if you misspace it or they move at all, they're on the other side.
Yep. And like Adele says, you can only say hello from the other side. You can't hit them with a sword.
Yes,
thanks, Adele.
That is a quote in her song.
Yeah.
Can't hit them with a sword.
No, you can't. Ask her. She knows. What I find interesting about PrinceKirby's play here is the attempt adaptation he's doing here is being a little more airborne. He's being a lot more oriented towards aerial hops and trying to get Yeti off the ground. I don't know that Kirby has the best ways of forcing this. I mean,
yeah, especially because up tilt is a super fast option, but it is punishable on shield, and unless Yeti is at the ledge, you're just not going to be able to catch him.
Excellent forward smash catching Yeti's defensive option there.
That was a great insta throw there from PrinceKirby. That's one thing that I always commend him whenever I'm playing against him. He catches those bombs more than any other player.
Yes. This is something that, I mean, on Twitter very recently at forward
smash. Oh my god, he's dead.
Blah, 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 forward smash yawn. On Twitter recently, PrinceKirby said that he loves matchups. He likes the Diddy Kong matchup because he likes matchups where he can catch things. It's very clear that he spent a lot of time learning Z catching and precise timing for it. When I play against him as Rob, I'm acutely aware of how precisely he knows the timing for it. And in this matchup, it's not necessarily as useful as it would be in other matchups, Diddy Kong in particular, I'm thinking of, but it's certainly prevalent enough where if you can
Kirby has some great
even if he doesn't have if you can use the confirm mechanism against the person trying to do the confirm, that's scary. And there's a level of fear that puts into the opponent.
And definitely bombs, one of their biggest weaknesses is that you can't really Z-drop them.
Right.
And bombs, when they are Z-dropped, they are so scary.
Slow-moving death machines. An excellent forward smash.
Almost going to do it Kirby.
I was going to say earlier during Game 1, I mean, it's surprising to me how rarely Toon links get punished for whiffing grabs, but there's just so much time. I'm remembering just Nairo versus Renai playing, Nairo of course playing Zero Samus, whiffing a tether grab and Renai running in and bowling balling, having enough time to drop a bowling ball. And I'm surprised that we don't see more punishes from most Minnesota Smashers when any tether characters whiff grabs.
I can't say the same. I've been force palmed to 56 by it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, and Vega, shout out to Vega for
Great job.
being an exemplar of that behavior.
I'll just lose to him every time I go to Fargo and win when we're here.
Or you can be bitter. That's fine.
It's true, though.
Yeti at the disadvantage here. Game 3 could take this back and win. I mean, we're at a point now where most things will kill because of Rage and in spite of Rage. But PrinceKirby has to make a classic PrinceKirby read.
That boomerang was a great setup.
That's it. Another forward smash, and that takes it 3-0 Yeti, moving on to grand finals. A phenomenal run.
Now this upcoming match, this has been in Yeti's